What's up, everybody? This is John Eric Wilkinson. You're watching Boot Up Sports, where Louisiana high school sports stay lit. Today, I'm in the dog pound with three Springfield Bulldog players. Guys, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, if you would, tell our fans and viewers your name, your classification, and your position.
My name is Braylon Jones. I'm going to be a senior this year, class of 2026, and I play running back.
Layden May, class of 2026, play wide receiver and linebacker.
I'm Ethan White, class of 2026, senior. I play a line, definitely.
Okay, good. So, guys, if you would, just talk a little bit about last season. I know y'all missed out on the playoffs by a few power points. Maybe speak on a few games from last season that kind of stood out to you.
Last season didn't really what we wanted it to be. There's a lot of things that happened on the schedule that we didn't really know about until the season started. And the most memorial game that I took part was definitely Albany for me.
Oh, of course.
Even though we lost, it's still always a great game to go play, and they were always competitive, so it's never a bad game with them, and I just love playing them.
Yeah.
Albany was a really close game. Came down to about one score. And we had a few other close games happen last year, which I feel like if we could have picked it up towards the end, we could have won and went to the playoffs with those power points.
Yeah, we definitely could have improved on a lot that year. We were very close on a lot of the games, and if we would have had like that a little bit more effort, it probably would have ended up on the better side for us.
Well, guys, the good thing about last season is you can shut the book on it. We're just days away from scrimmages, jamborees, and week one of the football season, so you can close the book on that, and start looking forward to the 2025 season. Tell me a little bit about how y'all's spring went and how that transitioned into summer workouts, and what was some of y'all's focus for spring and summer?
So this spring, we've kind of changed up a lot of things about the offense and a little bit on the defense. So, going into it, it was a lot of new stuff for people to learn and a lot of new terminology and all that. So we went into it. A lot of people were confused at first, but we picked it up and we got a hang of it. And that led us on to summer where we're having like mini practices and we're still learning about all that stuff, and we're getting to the point we need to be for season. And everybody's just giving effort to be the best possible team we could be.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of the main things in the spring was conditioning. We had a lot of guys get tired quick, so we've been doing a lot of condition work over the summer.
We've grown from spring to summer. We've got all the freshmen coming in this year. Spring was definitely a lot of conditioning, and this summer is just really kind of trying to lock in on all our new plays and everything. So.
Okay, good. Well, and I was just talking to Coach Serpes about it. A lot of you guys will probably be or probably all three of you guys will be asked to play on both sides of the football and probably some special teams as well. So, your conditioning has to be as good as anyone in the state, to play a 10-game season and hopefully some playoff games, and, just the wear and tear on your body. You don't just start preparing for that the week of the season. That's something that started, basically when last season ended. So, I can tell some of y'all, pretty jacked up dudes. I was a little worried when I walked in here. That guy kind of looked mad at me. I didn't, it's been a while since I threw some. But anyway, if you would, guys, talk to me about each individual strength you have. What's your strength on the field, and maybe what's an area where you could, get better?
For me, I feel like I have very powerful legs, so I could push through a lot of things, and if I'm ever in like a dog pile or anything, I could feel like I could push through it and gain some extra yards out of just grit. And one thing I do need to improve on is speed and explosion. That's a big thing with me, but this summer I've really been focusing on it and been making a lot of progress.
My explosiveness and my ability to read plays really helps me out in the field, especially in the positions I play. But I need to work on my speed and lateral quickness to be able to make some of those plays that I wasn't able to get to last year.
I feel like my strengths are definitely, I'm a strong guy, and I'm pretty fast too. I have good legs. But I feel like my commitment to coming to practice and everything, like I need to work on that definitely. You know, come to practice more. So.
Sure. Well, guys, football is obviously a big part of y'all's lives. You know, y'all kind of dedicated a lot of your high school time to football when, you could have been out doing, whatever. What besides football are some of your hobbies?
I don't really do anything. Like I've dedicated everything to this sport. Like if on off days I'm working out. I love working out. It's one of my favorite things about just being out. I love running. Conditioning is like one of my favorite things to do. So just doing all that and preparing me is.
So you're just a football junkie. You love football.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Any trying to go anywhere once you graduate? Maybe continue a little playing time?
If that's what, like, if it pans out, it pans out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Besides, mainly it's just football. And whenever I have off time or I'm on a rest day, I'll go fishing or do something like that just to take a break to recover. But other than that, it's mainly just working out, conditioning, drills to get better at my position work.
Okay.
Hobbies I have, usually if I'm not anywhere in Boy Scouts, because I do Boy Scouts, I go around the country a lot. If I'm not doing Boy Scouts or if I'm not at football, I'm working with my dad outside. He owns a lawn company and we cut grass together,
Okay, so the summer months is probably in Louisiana is probably fun out there cutting grass, huh?
Definitely. Very fun.
Get a little extra workout in. All right. Well, guys, PE don't count because y'all are football guys. I know PE is y'all's favorite subject. What is your favorite subject in school?
I really enjoy math. It's not a fan favorite or anything.
It's not a boot up sports favorite either. If you look at my math scores from college, wow.
It is my best subject, and I just like doing it.
Yeah, math is my favorite subject. I passed math a year ahead, and I'm going to college for business and accounting to deal with math.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'm definitely into social studies because like hearing about the things that have happened in the world before I was born is like it's crazy to hear. So definitely social studies.
Well, guys, this is probably an easy question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. The game you're looking most forward to. Do I even need to ask it?
No, sir.
I'm going to answer for them. It's the Battle of I-12. Once again, if you've never been to the Battle of I-12, when you walk into that stadium, it's just a different feeling. These guys took a loss to Albany last year, but like they said, it was a one-score game right there at the end. They had a chance to go ahead and win it. I know they're wanting to get that bitter taste out of their mouth. And do you guys have a lot of friends at Albany, or?
I have a few.
A few of them.
Yeah, I don't really talk to them during that week, though.
Yeah. There's no friends, no friends during that week, The Hornet Nation and the Bulldogs, we're not going to really, we're not going on any coffee dates that week,
Yes, sir.
So, guys, we're going to start wrapping up the show. What is y'all's goal for the season?
Well, last season we only won 2 games, so obviously this season we want to win above 5. We want to have a neutral season, like winning or 5-5, and get to the playoffs. That'd be fine.
Yeah, I'd say in winning a few district games, because last year we didn't win any district games. So winning a few of those and making it to the playoffs for our district would be big for our senior year.
I say winning games is like definitely on the top of the list, but also making friendships with everybody we come across.
Okay, good. Well, guys, that kind of is going to conclude our show. You know, remember, follow me on social media at Boot Up Sports on TikTok, and then on Facebook and Instagram, boot_up_sports. You know, I'm joined with 3 very good football players from the Bulldogs. I look forward to watching y'all this season. And like I told Coach Surpass, you know, you can roll me in on a wheelchair. You can fly me in on a stretcher. I can jump out of a plane. I don't know. I'm going to be at the Battle of I-12. You know, it's going to be rocking. Is it at Albany or Springfield this year?
It's at Albany this year.
It's at Albany. So Albany, Louisiana is going to be, you know, just rocking that night, guys. And I look forward to watching y'all, and I wish y'all nothing but the best on the season. And I appreciate each and every one of you for having me. Y'all want to give a little Go Bulldogs on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Go Bulldogs!
All right, guys.